All right. Welcome back, everybody. First of all, we'll start off with our in-progress status updates. We did have the RAM limitation item. We've discussed this a couple times, but I think last time we even discussed that is essentially paused. So unless anybody has any objections, I'm going to go ahead and close this so we don't keep having the same discussion. Yeah, nobody's working on it now. All right, next thing, actually, I'd like to skip to the end. Let's talk about Wallet SDK, start off with some great news. Aaron, would you like to give us an update?
Yeah, sure. We are, for the most part, kind of complete with the project at this point. There are some loose ends we're tying up that are holding some milestones still open. We just had 3 milestones reviewed and completed. We have a couple pieces of educational material that are needing to be completed and a couple PRs on some of the meta packages, like the starter kits that are still being worked on and approved. But otherwise, I mean, the 1.0 versions are out in the wild. Developers are embracing them. The feedback has been very positive. There's a ton of educational material that I think has been published since the last time we talked, with more on the way. So yeah, I mean, we are in the final chapter of this. I think there's 2 line items out of the project that we have decided not to complete. We'll be talking about those with the ENF and you guys here soon. They're minor items. They're kind of like abstractions of a few things. But yeah, overall, I mean, we're putting a bow tie on this and wrapping it up, and very proud of what has been accomplished so far. And yeah, I don't know what else to say. I'm happy to answer any questions or anything, but
I've been using products that have been using Wharf, and they've been saying that it has reduced their workload so much, and it's improved their workflow so much. So like, kudos, we're already seeing that.
I'm glad to hear they're not just telling me that.
Well, they might also just be telling me that, so let's not get too far ahead.
Right.
I've been using those products, and those products were able to come to develop much shorter, from my point of view, than they could have. So even if they're bullshitting, at least there's some truth behind it.
Yep. I'm also seeing a number of kind of proposals starting to float around about future improvements that aren't even coming from our team. Like, people are realizing what they can build on top of it, which is great to see. So I think that there's a pretty good future to expand upon the work that's been done this year. And I really look forward to seeing how this continues to evolve and shape the ecosystem moving forward.
Excellent. Any final questions for Aaron? All right, Guillaume, why don't you pivot to Instant Finality?
Yeah, sure. So in the last month, the ENF engineers have completed the Lead 0.5, most of the Lead 0.5 work. So they're now focusing on Instant Finality with us. We pretty much completed the list of open discussion items and design decisions that had to be taken. We're thinking about having a prototype somewhere late January for an Instant Finality code. So that's the timeline that we're looking at right now. And obviously, like, there's going to be probably like a 10 days, give or take, of downtime during the holidays. But yeah, like about month and a half should be when we have our prototype of the updated design working. So that's pretty much the update.
Any questions for Guillaume? All right, last thing, and I think this might be a little bit of house cleaning, but we've got the power up staking model. Lucas, do you just want to give us an update on that? And then I think after your update, my understanding is we might be able to close this item down too.
Yeah, so we re-implemented our new tokenomics on Wax using PowerUp. It has been reviewed by the community, and we are now sending it off to the third-party security audit. So hopefully the changes that we're making are going to be acceptable to be pulled into the main branch of this system.
All right, any questions for Lucas?
I do. Lucas, do you mind sharing which auditing firm you're using? We're always trying to grow our list of people that understand Antelope and that can work on it.
Yeah, so right now I'm getting bids from several ones. So I reached out to Hacken and I reached out to let me see here. Oh, of course my Telegram doesn't work. I'll send you a DM with the list of firms.
Awesome. We've worked, I guess this is recorded too. So we worked with lately a lot with Blocksec, Sentinel, Slomis, Certi.
Sentinel. So Sentinel was the other one.
Gotcha. Yeah, Sentinel does the general fuzzing.
Yep.
And so we typically go through like the last couple of things we've done is Blocksec and Sentinel. So two different type of functions. But yeah, growing the list is always good. Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll send you, if you want to get introduced to Hacken, I can definitely do that. We've done a lot of work with them on Solidity side. They added last year a capability to audit C++ smart contracts and systems. And they've been doing a lot of.
I do have contact. We've just never used them.
Okay.
But yeah, that's good to know.
They've been pretty good. They are on the expensive side though. So
yeah, everybody's on the expensive side when it comes to audits.
Yep.
Makes me question why we're not auditors.
It's a good business to get into.
Oh yeah, the work never dies. And it only goes up.
And you said Blocksec. Do you mind sending
Blocksec.
me
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I can. Yeah, for sure.
Thank you.
All right. Any more questions?
There's a write-up also that we've done on this. I can share it here in the channel if you guys want to have a read. But yeah, we're moving forward with the change to use PowerUp.
Any more topics for today? All right, everybody, let's call it. Everybody have a great morning, afternoon, evening, wherever you are. Thanks all.
Thanks everyone. Have a good one.
Bye-bye. Thank you.